okay, I never expected Natsu to get his ass so handed to one of Tartarus's guys. I thought Jackal was going to be more of a fucking threat than this guy. In this chapter, we find out all the revealers, or we pretty much knew who it was for most of the part of the chapter. Although I did have two theories of being interested that he could only absorb Celestial, but it seems like this guy, Mouth, could just absorb anything, and he absorbed Hades' soul. Yes, the man who was closest to the Abyss magic 7 years ago, he absorbed in. And it seems like he can absorb dead people's souls, celestial souls. He can absorb also the soul of magic. Yes, this guy, when Natsu was going lightning flame dragon mode on this guy, Framat still absorbed that. It's like, this guy knows no fucking bounds. This guy will stop at nothing. He will absorb anything, and he is fucking strong. And he's like, I just loved it saying, yeah, oh yeah, guess who's the one who beat Hades all those years ago? And he's like, oh, was you on your load, bitch? And he just like fucking smashes him. And it's like, that was an interesting thing now. So now, how are they going to deal with this? Like, what are they going to really do against I'm guessing what's going to happen, because it's normally how it is. It's like, he's going to fire back the lightning flame dragon mode back at him. That's going to feed Natsu. That's going to make him powerful. And plus as well, he probably isn't as strong as what Natsu can do. Like, he's not as strong as like the origin magic. That's what I'm guessing at. So pretty much beat fire with fire is pretty much. Although, you know, Vowels, you ain't no fucking dragon Slayer. You cannot absorb that flame. Natsu can. So I can imagine that's how the fight's going to end with him. Also as well, you've seen that Kyouka is actually getting a little bit of an edge on Erza right now. And I was like, okay, that's some good shit right now, because Kyouka, for the most part, was like getting her ass fucking handed to her. Sayla is actually handing freaking Mirajane's ass over a bit. It's just like overall, and then we got like a lot of fights going on right now, and then we even got Wendy, which is like she's against this freaking octopus guy Ezel thing. Like, I think his name was Ezel. Like, so yeah, and the next chapter is called, like, you know, oh, Wendy versus Ezel. So I guess that's a fight. That one, I don't really see that being too serious. I mean, in the end of the day, it is Wendy, so she's probably just gonna do a Roar the Sky Dragon and just fuck this guy's day up. And overall, like, for what the chapter was, this was actually one of the better ones we've had. A Fairy Tail, it differs sometimes with Fairy Tales. Fairy Tail was like, oh my god, we have these really good ones, and then it's like, oh damn. Now it's just the question is, Hero, can you please end these fights well? Don't pull something out your ass. That's the only thing. It's like, you do so good on this arc. It's like, overall, Tartarus has had some great moments to it, and it's like, don't let them down with the conclusions of these fights. But overall, it was a pretty solid chapter. I enjoyed it for the most part. Like, definitely good. This one, I hate this week. It had some really good moments to it. Really good fighting, really good art. You know, so much shit happening all at once. I mean, we got Natsu's fight, him getting handed in, Sayla, you know, freaking Kyouka, Erza. We've got so many going down right now. So the only thing just makes me wonder is that, because someone did say about, you know, who ended, and the theory about eternal Natsu Dragneel, which just I didn't really actually think about that. That makes sense. So it's with that, I'm guessing like, oh, that's got to be it, because that's why it's called End for, like. Because that's the thing, like with Zereth, it's like, oh, like both End and Natsu, but then it's like, what would corrupt Natsu so much to team up with Tartarus to do that? So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not, if that is true or not, or even so, what is the reason. But overall, solid chapter. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. But that's all for me. I was thank you very much for watching. Always remember, I'll see you guys